Welcome to Sarasota County School District. I'm Anita Barnes. I'm the payroll specialist here at the landings. If you're looking for payroll, you're going to find us in the green awning building, second floor. Think money, think green, and that's where you're going to find us. If you need to reach us, you can reach us at the 927-9000, extension 31330 for general inquiries. Now I'm going to explain to you how you're going to get paid here at the district, and I guarantee you've never been paid like this anywhere else. So we'll get started, and if you have any questions, feel free to call our office. So here at the Sarasota County School District, we pay semi-monthly. We get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month. If either of those dates fall on a weekend or a paid holiday, we will get paid on the day before. We will be paying you semi-monthly all year long, 24 checks. So now let's talk about how your salary is actually calculated. My classified staff's annual salary is calculated by taking your hourly rate of pay times how many hours a day you work times how many days in the contract you work divided by 24 equal paychecks. My instructional staff and administrative staff annual salaries is calculated by your daily rate of pay times how many duty days in your individual contract divided by 24 equal pays. If you're a late start to the district, we will take how many days are left in your contract and divide that equally over how many paychecks are left in the school year. Substitutes and supplemental pay will be paid by the pay dates calendar. On your employee portal, under Jobs and Benefits, you can view your contract and how it will be paid. For all my classified and instructional substitutes, you'll use the temporary substitute salary schedule to see what the position is and what the rates of pay are that you will be paid for working that position. Use the pay date calendar to see when the payroll encompasses and when you can expect to see payment for that time worked. Use the employee portal to see your paycheck. Under the attendance tab is the time work tab. You will be able to review your dates, what cost center paid you, how many hours a day they paid you for, and what rate of pay you received. If a date worked is missing, please contact the school directly and they will send a payroll memo to our office and we will get that corrected on the next pay date. Note that when you log into your employee portal, it will default to no records retrieved. You need to select from the menu tabs on the left to see your personal information. All of my substitute staff should be signing in at the main office. If you do a long-term substitute position and the school gives you a key to your classroom and do not require you to sign in, you will be required to keep a time log, and that will be submitted to your payroll preparer at the cost center for you to get paid. Substitutes, one of my biggest things that my substitutes have a problem with is that they select withholding. When you fill out your W-4 form, you may only work a couple of days in a payroll period and you won't hit the tax table and we won't be deducting federal withholding. Then when you receive your W-2 at the end of the year and it combines all of your earnings, you may owe taxes. So please review that under the employee portal under your paycheck. On the payroll, under the employee portal, under payroll, there is a tab, check simulation. You may use this to calculate different withholding. You can open up one of your prior paychecks. You can make changes to it on your withholding allowances and see, calculate at the bottom and see what the old check was and what the new check will be if you make that change. So please be conscious and aware that you may want to up how much you're withholding on a regular semi-monthly paycheck. Each school year, employees earn 1 sick day for each month worked. You are advanced 3 days at the beginning of the school year, March, April, and May. You will earn 1 day for each month, August through February, that's loaded on the last day of the month. 11 and 12 month staff, your advanced days are April, May, and June. Sick leave can be used for personal illness, disability of the employee, or illness or death of a member of his or her immediate family. Of your 10 days that you earn in a school year, you can use 6 for personal reasons. These are not additional days. When you use a personal day, it subtracts from your sick leave balance. Any unsick leave rolls to the next year. I'm going to give you an example because you're going to go to the schools and they're going to say, use your personal time first because it doesn't roll. It doesn't. It's only a tracking method. So you want to save that for when you need it. Example I'm going to give you, and excuse me if you're a Gator fan because this would be a Knowles story. My daughter is getting married on the roof of Doak Campbell Stadium last year on May 10th. Everybody in the finance department knew my daughter was getting married on the roof of Doak Campbell Stadium on May 10th. So I can't very well call my boss and say, I'm sorry, I'm sick today. And she's going to go, no, you're not. You're on the roof of Doak Campbell Stadium. So please save your personal time for things that are personal and use your sick time for when you need to have doctor's appointments or illnesses so that you have that personal time available if you need to use it. All of the absences do require a certificate of absence form to be filled out and given to the payroll preparer at your cost center. You may log into your employee portal to view your available balances. Now you need to keep in mind that those balances are only included through the last paid date. If there's any time you've taken off since then and we haven't entered it, it won't show there. If we've already started to process the next payroll, there is a column that says T/S in progress, which means timesheet in progress, and that's the current absences, and they are deducted from your available balance. So you always can know what your balance is and what absences you can take. So we are going to talk about types of leave, vacation, and holiday pay. Here at the district, all employees receive 6 paid holidays in a school year, and they are designated on the school calendar marked by the American flag. 12-month staff earn vacation time. So when you are hired up to your 60th month, you will earn 6 days of vacation in a year. 61 to 120 months will receive 9 days of vacation, and after you've exceeded the 10 years or 121 months, you will receive 12 days in a year. If you need to take a leave of absence for any reason from the district, please contact Human Resources. Okay, let's talk about absences. If you need to be absent from your cost center for any reason, you're going to need to get a certificate of absence form and submit it to the cost center head or his or her designee at the school. The cost center will then report your employees' absences via the online payroll system. If you need to be absent for more than 3 days, a doctor's note may be required. If you need to be absent for more than 5 days, you should contact Human Resources and inquire about FMLA leave. Address changes. It's important to submit address changes to Human Resources in writing. This will prevent the inconvenience of not receiving correspondence from the district. You will still be able to access your employee portal after separation of employment. It will require your school district ID number and the last 4 digits of your Social Security number for your login. If you're out of town and you need access from us for information, I can only send it to the address I have in the system. I can't take that information from you over the phone because I do not know I'm speaking to my employee. Now let's talk about how you're going to receive your paycheck. Your paycheck is direct deposited. It is mandatory here at the district. All of the forms can be found online through your employee portal. If you need any assistance in filling them out, feel free to call our office. Direct deposit is mandatory, so before making any banking changes, please contact our office. We process payroll at least 3 to 5 days before payday. We're paying over 6,000 employees, so it does not happen the day before payday. If you go in and close your bank account after we've processed payroll, whatever was on your file at the time we processed is where your money is going to be deposited. Now we all know there's been fraud out there, lots of fraud, and your bank contacts you and says, we suspect fraud, we need to close your account. And you know payday's tomorrow. Please tell them that you have a direct deposit coming from the district and they will help redirect that deposit. If there's a reason you need to close your bank account, if you contact us first, we may be able to stop your direct deposit if we haven't processed payroll, and we can cut you a live check for that one payroll. Now you will be required to come into the Green Awning building with your ID and see me to pick up your paycheck, and then we'll set up your new direct deposit. But please always keep us in mind first to call us before you close those bank accounts. When you do come in to pick up your check from us with your ID, you will be required to give us new bank information to set up a new direct deposit for you. All right, I think we're almost to the end. So we're at Payroll Services and what we offer, and on the screen you'll see that these are all the things offered on the employee portal. Our employee portal is extremely user-friendly. If you need any assistance navigating through your employee portal, please contact our office. You will find it's very user-friendly, and after we go over it with you, you will be able to have all of your information at a touch of your fingertip. Now that we've given you a brief overview of payroll, it's a lot of information, it's a lot of general information. If you have personal questions regarding your individual salary calculation, please contact our office and we will be happy to go over it with you. Here at the district, our offices are always open. Payroll never closes. We always have someone there to answer the phone, so we're here to help you. Feel free to call us.